I'm Cheesy Pies, head designer and one of the admins of SubZero, and I'll be your guide for today's SubZero Direct. With the announcement of SubZero, there's been a ton of buzz in the community, as well as many questions. So today, we are here to answer many of them, show off some brand new unseen content to the community, and show you behind the scenes. So with that being said, let's get into our first SubZero headline. SubZero when? What's all the buzz about? Earlier this week, SubZero's name was finally revealed after much anticipation and teases. However, many community members came to us with questions regarding the name change, the future of the game, and how it will affect the legacy of Flipper. Well, don't worry, we're here to answer all your questions. Will the game still be Club Penguin related? Yes, SubZero the game will still be Club Penguin related, so have no fear. We love Club Penguin as a property and want to continue creating content with the world of Club Penguin in mind. Will this game still have custom content? The game will still be based on many of Flipper's ideals, most of which is the idea of custom content. The majority of the game will have custom content, and many old pieces of Club Penguin content, for example old catalogs, will make an appearance. The game will also still have many Flipper rooms and assets. We will also be following through on some past ideas teased about earlier this year, as well as some brand new custom content exclusive to SubZero. These will be announced soon. Why the name change? Flipper will always live on within SubZero in some capacity, and the main core idea of a custom CPPS will always be intact. However, Shandor himself gave us permission to change the branding of Flipper because at this point it has been passed around many times and isn't the same as it once was. Flipper will always be an essential part of CPPS history, but he himself is done with Flipper as a property for the indefinite future. Overall, think of this as an evolution. In the end, the name isn't what is important about a game. It's the content and how good it can truly be. We're excited for what is to come. And don't worry, as we want this game to be amazing just like you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask the staff. Besides working on the game, that's what we're here for, right? With the questions out of the way, we can show you something brand new coming to SubZero soon, so sit back and enjoy. With SubZero, the fun never ends, no matter the time. Yes, a brand new day-night cycle has come to SubZero Beta. Now your game will reflect what time it is for you wherever you are in the world. The day-night cycle will be fully implemented soon, and even more new content is to come in the future. Industry secrets spilled, a quick chill chat with Zombie Struck. Now, I have a few questions to ask you about the current development of SubZero, so without further ado, the first question is, what made you decide to create an HTML5 version of a CPPS?
So, Flash's lifetime is coming to an end. This means that most browsers won't support it after December this year, and as a result, Flash will not be receiving updates. So, various security patches that normally are applied to regular software won't be applied to Flash anymore. So that'll result in vulnerabilities such as remote code execution being possible with Flash, and it's just not very secure to keep using Flash.
Ah, okay, I see. What do you find most interesting about doing the game in HTML5?
So, to me, the most interesting part about recreating the game in HTML5 would have to be getting the chance to choose how I want to implement and recreate things. Like, it's really cool to see how Club Penguin originally made things work and redo them with my own spin on it and do my own take. And the minigames are probably the most fun to do, as I have to redo the games from the ground up and implement packet protocols, and I get to choose what packets I want to send rather than using the original Club Penguin packets.
Now for the last question, and this is a fun one. What is the funniest thing to happen to you while coding for this game?
Well, I would say the funniest things are some of the bugs I encountered. Whether they be some like weird bug rooted in Phaser, which is the game engine that it's built off of, or something that I like mistakenly did. My favorite bugs were definitely a group of bugs. So there were a lot of bugs around dancing. So there were some bugs where you try dancing and it would just go through all the penguin animations. There were some bugs where the penguin desynced from like the beak and the shading of the penguin. And there was just bugs that made the penguin just completely freak out. I'm not sure if you remember some of them.
I think the glitch that I remember the most is like the one with like the millions of penguins.
Oh god.
Yeah, I can see why you would pick that, to be honest, though.
So for anyone who's wondering, the million penguin bug, basically, if I messed up the sprite sheet animation, the atlas packing of it, if you will, it would display every penguin sprite across the entire screen, and you just couldn't see anything other than the penguin.
Well, thank you so much for such a great interview, and the work you're doing on the game too. We hope to hear more from you soon. I hope you guys enjoyed the interview. And would you look at the time? That about wraps it up for today's SubZero Direct. I hope today's episode cleared up some confusion, answered some questions, and showed you some cool new things. We have more fun stuff planned for the future, so keep a lookout on the Discord and SubZero Twitter for any new updates. Thank you for spending your time with us today, and I hope to speak with you again really soon.